Greetings, everybody. This article, The True Meaning of Christmas, is from the Human Truth Foundation. The True Meaning of Christmas: Paganism, Sun Worship, and Commercialism. Christmas is the celebration of the time when the days start to lengthen, which in the Northern Hemisphere is in the middle of winter. Many religions in history have claimed that the winter solstice as a holy day. The reason of the season is a combination of different traditions. It includes sun worship, that's S-U-N, and pagan nature religions who have venerated the natural cycle for many thousands of years. Many traditional elements of Christmas predate Christianity. Nowadays it is laid upon by various Christian stories, and Christians even say, quite wrongly, that they invented Christmas. In combination with these religious sources is a heavy dose of commercialism. Many traditions are in fact invented by commercial companies trying to find nifty ways of selling goods. A sensible and modern refrain is that Christmas is simply a secular midwinter holiday season. It is important to all families as one of the 3 holiday seasons in between children's school terms. Christmas is a multicultural festival with a long pagan history and can be celebrated by anyone. Pagan religions and sun worship. A general pagan history of Christmas. Many traditional elements of Christmas predate Christianity. In other words, Christmas was pagan before it was adopted and renamed by Christians. The Catholic Encyclopedia of 1908 states that Christmas was not among the earliest festivals of the Church. Irenaeus and Tertullian omit it from their list of feasts. Those authors lived in the 3rd century. The CE article concludes that when later Christians adopted the date of the 25th of December for Jesus' birth, the abundance of analogous midwinter festivals may indefinitely have helped the choice of the December date. The same instinct which set Natalis Invicti at the winter solstice will have sufficed, apart from deliberate adaptation of curious calculation, to set the Christian feast there, too. Professor Hutton, a respected and careful primary sources historian, mentions Christmas in his valuable book on the history of modern paganism. It is also absolutely correct that some British folk customs have descended directly from pagan rituals. The giving of presents and decoration of homes with greenery at midwinter. Most Christmas customs are, in fact, based on old pagan festivals. The Roman Saturnalia and the Scandinavian and Teutonic Yule. Christians adopted these during the earliest period of church history. The Church, however, has given this recognition and incorporates it into the church year with too many misgivings. Only the more radical fundamentalist elements in some churches protest from time to time about this mixing of pagan elements into the religion. And Hutton, from an earlier book, agrees, quotes, "The habit of a midwinter festivity had come by the dawn of history, and probably very long before, to seem a natural one to the British, and not one to be eradicated by changes of political or religious fashion. It was general custom in pagan Europe to decorate spaces with greenery and flowers for festivals, attested wherever records have survived. Sun worship, that's spelled S-U-N, the reason for the season. Sun worship formed the basis of Mithraism, Zoroastrianism, other religious Roman religions, and many other pagan traditions. It is the reason Sunday is a holy day in many religions, and my major festivals are held at spring and at the solstices. The real meaning of Christmas is sun worship, a reminder to all life on earth that we owe everything to the sun. Sun worship is one of the main pillars of all religion, especially older religions. Sun worshippers and nature religions held major celebrations at the winter solstice, the victory of the strength of the sun over the forces of darkness that try to suppress it. Osiris, Dionysus, represented by the sun, as was Jesus, whom the Church Father Clement of Alexandria calls the Sun of Righteousness. That's spelled S-U-N. When old relics and religious symbols, such as human faces, are given a light backdrop of rays of light or a corolla, it means they represent the sun. Sir James Frazer says, the largest pagan religious cult which fostered the celebration of December 25th as a holiday was the pagan sun worship, Mithraism. Mithraism, Roman mystery religion that believed that the Son of the Sun was a Savior who was sacrificed for the good of all. Stop. Go away. Okay. Go away. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay. The winter festival was called the Nativity of the Sun. Bye. Thank you. Okay. Franz Cumont, perhaps the greatest scholar of Mithraism, wrote, quoting Minucius Felix, the Mithraists also observed Sunday and kept sacred the 25th of December as the birthday of the sun. Many scholars have pointed out how the sun-worshipping Mithraists, the sun-worshipping Manichaeans, and the Christians were all syncretized and reconciled when Constantine led the takeover by Christianity. However, other sun-worshipping groups were included too, because of the general importance and popularity of Sol Invictus, the invincible sun deity. Mario Righetti, a renowned Catholic liturgist, writes, the Church of Rome, to facilitate the acceptance of the faith by the pagan masses, found it convenient to institute the 25th December as the feast of the temporal birth of Christ, to divert them from the pagan feast, celebrated on the same day in honor of the invincible sun, Mithras. The mixing of pagan sun worship and Christianity is exemplified by the testimony of a Syrian scholarist on Bar Salibi, who said, it was a custom of the heathen to celebrate the same 25th of December, the birthday of the sun, at which they kindled lights in token of festivity. In these solemnities and festivities, the Christians also took part. Practically all known sun deities, check this out, practically all known sun deities were born on December 25th. In S.E. Titcomb, Aryan Sun Myth, The Origin of Religions, we find it cited, quoted the primary sources that the following sun deities were born on 25th of December, according to their legends: Krishna, Mithra, Osiris, Horus, Hercules, Dionysus, Tammuz, Indra, and Buddha. Therein we also read of the Scandinavian goddess Frigga, in whose honor a Mother Night festival was held at the winter solstice, plus or minus the 25th of December, as well as similar great feast of Yule, where a boar was offered to have the winter solstice in honor of Frey. Now I'm going to scroll down. Okay. It must also be clear that many Christmas customs are, as we heard from Mujan Momin and Professor Hutton, very ancient. But they have in present centuries been combined with the very modern phenomena of commercialism. Pagan sun worshippers divided the sky into 12 zodiacs. Christianity's 12 apostles put an end to that. With their solar halos, the celebration of Christmas on the winter solstice, and their making of the Sunday into the holy day. Alright, I'm going to scroll down. I'll post this link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and... well, let's read this anyway. The date of the 25th, Christmas Day by other names, was the ancient feast day of the sun in the depths of winter, again predating Christianity. But the exact date of the winter but the exact date of the winter solstice changes slowly over time. So all of the solstice moved progressively from the 6th of January to the 25th of December. Some traditions continue to celebrate it on the familiar night. Today it falls around the 22nd of December. The Roman religion Mithraism, which existed for hundreds of years before Christians started celebrating Christmas, holds that the birth of Mithras was on the 25th of December. Alright, in another coincidence, the birth of Mithras was also said to have been witnessed by 3 shepherds. The commercial takeover of Christmas. The most skeptical view of modern Christmas is that the fads, decorations, festive goods, and all the paraphernalia are a commercial scam to make us spend money on overpriced, useless goods. However true this is, it has also become a secular social festival much akin to the American Thanksgiving. Families come together at Christmas, even if they do not for the rest of the year. It probably helps that Christmas and New Year's celebrations have become institutionally intertwined. These make Christmas, in essence, a meaningful family celebration, even if on top of that there is a thick cover of shallow commercialism. Alright, so down here, let's go down to the bottom. Conclusion. Christmas is multicultural. Christmas is a multicultural, multi-religious festival. It combines sun worship, polytheism, pagan nature religions who have venerated the natural cycle for many thousands of years, Christianity and other myths and traditions. When Christians complain it is too pagan, or when layfolk complain it is too religious, or when both groups complain it is too commercial, then they are all in need of realizing that Christmas is a commercial fusion of diverse nature-based festivals. The date of the 25th accords with sun worship thousands of years old. The Christmas tree and some of the decorations are pagan. Even the nativity stories are originally pagan, Mithraistic, Roman, and Christian. The main outstanding issue in the West is the Christian assertion that Christmas has something to do with the Christian figure of Christ or his birthday. These elements should be disclaimed. Firstly, the paganism inherent in Christmas, such as decorating trees, is warned against in the Bible. Jeremiah 10:2-4. Second, there are no Christian birthday celebrations in the Bible. Thirdly, early Christians celebrated Christ's birthday in April or May. It was only changed to match the 25th of December, a major pagan holiday, by Emperor Constantine, in order to harmonize Christianity with paganism. It is certain that Christians should not attempt to celebrate Jesus' birthday, and they certainly should not do so at Christmas. In addition to its rich history, Christmas has now become largely a secular holiday, a social festival based on the family and commercial enterprise. Critics largely concentrate of the portions of Christmas they don't like, and claim that those portions ruin the rest of it. As long as no one tries to capture the flag and exclude others, there need be no modern conflict over the nature of Christmas. The non-religious can celebrate the commercial and social event. Christians can pretend Christmas has something to do with Christ. Pagans can celebrate nature, and all can be happy. There are even alternative and well-known names for Christmas, such as Yuletide, which can be used according to taste. Whether or not one chooses to celebrate Christmas is mostly a matter of mood. On that note, I want to wish everybody a happy winter solstice, and thank you for watching, and until next time, have a beautiful day. All right, I love you all. Ta-ta.